Good morning or good afternoon, everyone. This is Scott. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you for being here, and we hope to have a lot of fun today. Just wanted to let you all know Papa Frank is no longer with us. It's not anything bad. He just decided to not go forward with this. And John Howe was with me. So, John, you want to say hi to everybody?
Yes, hi everyone. It's good to see everybody. That was some Wounded Warrior program, wasn't it? Wow, $66,716. Nice, nicely done. Anybody that supported that, it was awesome.
Yeah, that was the WWP. That whole thing was just so great to see so many people give their time, money, and energy into supporting that. I mean, the amount of money that was raised was just mind-boggling. It really was. And John, you were a huge part of that too, as well. I mean, you pushed that a lot. I think that helps. It's mind-boggling. It really was. John, who do we have here? Lisa Anderson, you're here. Thanks for coming. Ringmaster Ray, I'm not sure if you're here still, but thank you for coming in. Lisa, we're more than likely going to be doing some auctions. We're doing some races. And if you want to be our mod, that's great. And then we would appreciate it. Now I just got to figure out how to make you a mod. Give me 1 second. Let's chat. Lisa Anderson. Okay, let's
Hi
see what we
Lisa,
can do.
it's good to see you. It's good to see you.
Yeah, Lisa, he did rock it. He really did. All right.
I'm already starting to get the stuff together for next year for um, Memorial Day, which I actually hope to be more involved in the panel than that one. If God wills that, then I'll happen. But otherwise, I'll just do what I do and just send in stuff for the Wounded Warriors, my brothers and sisters. We're all, we're all brothers and sisters. Really, we are. It's just that they stood up and took one for us, for our freedom and liberty.
Well, the Wounded Warrior Project really hasn't been around that much, has it? I mean, it's
It's
not.
been
It's
around,
not
it's been around over 10 years at least. I've met Trace Hawkins in person in
oh, did you?
Las Vegas. Yeah, my company treated me to my wife and I out there because I was top salesperson, and Trace Hawkins was performing, and I went, and he is what he is, man. He's an awesome guy.
Yeah. Well, I knew it wasn't one of these organizations that was, 25 years old. I thought they were fairly new, but they've done such great work. I mean, they really
Yeah,
have.
yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm still sitting here.
Well, we have some locals because we got 5 watching, but we don't have anybody.
We've got Lisa right now is the only one in the queue, but I'm still trying to figure out how to make her. How to
Well,
make
we'll get
her.
it when nice girl comes on. We can get that done. Not to worry.
I don't understand where you do that to change her. You do that. Yeah, she just emailed me.
Hi, Lucky
I'm
Duck.
sorry. She just texted me, and she's at the school or something. She has some issues with her grandson that she takes care of. So I'm not sure what time she'll be here. Hey, Lucky Duck. Thanks for
Okay.
coming in. We appreciate it.
All right.
Hope you're
Let's
doing
see.
well.
Let's see how it builds up. Like we decided. We decided. At least that's where I'm at. Anyway, you do what you want to do.
Yeah.
All right. Lucky Duck. I like the name Lucky Duck.
Quack, quack.
We used to use that as kids all the time. You lucky duck. Yeah, when we were
Are,
kids. My father was wounded in the Battle of the Bulge, Lisa. He had a piece of shrapnel. Him and his brother were part of the infantry of Patton's forces. And when they were taking the Battle of the Bulge, and they were trying to get into the Bastogne, and a mortar shell went off, and I guess a piece of shrapnel got my father underneath the chin. And my uncle, which his brother Tom, was next to him. He said, "Your father went 20 feet into the air. I thought for sure he was dead." But
Wow.
it knocked all, he's 19, I think he was 19 or 20 years old, and he had no teeth. It knocked his teeth right out, all of them. He got $19 a month from the government because he had his teeth knocked out.
Well, thank God he survived, I guess.
Yeah, my uncle said that there's no way that he could have survived that, but he did. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
I was born after the war.
Oh,
And my father,
Lisa, I'm trying to. I do click on your name. I left click, right click, and that's for some reason it's not allowing it. So I'm not sure why. But
yeah, we'll get that. We'll get it. We'll get it. My
yeah,
father passed away in 1976. I was in the Air Force. Passed
well,
away.
thank you for your service.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
my dad,
59 years old when he died.
my father was a World War II vet, and he passed away just about a year ago. And he went to, well, I guess the armed forces. They have trips for World War II veterans, and he had a trip to Washington D.C. To all of the hot spots there, I guess. And he came back off that trip, and he just absolutely loved it. And they gave him a hat that said World War II veteran, and he wore that hat everywhere he went. And he was 94, 95 when he passed away.
Wow.
And
God
I've got
bless
that.
him.
I've got that hat hanging there. And every time I look at it, I think of him because he always had that on there.
Yeah. Hey, Lisa, I don't know why I didn't join the Navy. I absolutely loved the Navy. I joined the Air Force. I don't know. I guess I just picked. I said, well, I'll do the Air Force. My older brother was the Air Force, so I guess I was following his tracks. But the Navy, I want to tell you a story. The Navy always intrigued me. And it's interesting that my father was in infantry and he loved the Navy too. They used to have a series on in the early 60s through the 60s. It's called Victory at Sea. It's an hour long. Had a different series of what the Navy was involved in World War II. And it was really, really great. I loved it. I was just, and we watched it every Sunday night. Once a week it was on. Sunday night right before Disney World or Disneyland came on. But it was intriguing. And so I never understood why I didn't join the Navy. I never understood that. I think about it today, even today. And said, why didn't I join the Navy? You were in love with the Navy. I mean, the Air Force treated me good, but my love was the Navy.
Yeah, my dad was a Navy vet.
Good to see you, Jet Mac.
Hey, Jet Max, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Lisa, Merchant Marine, huh? Yeah, one of
CB.
my
CB.
cousin was in as a Marine for the Vietnam Wars. So I hope you're doing well, Jet Mac. Gonna hopefully start something here in a little bit when we get some more people in here.
Pretty
Lucky
cool.
Duck, did your
Another
dad?
Navy, another Navy guy. Another Navy guy. Great, great, great.
Lucky Duck, or did he just enlist, or what was his situation?
You have to enlist in the Navy. You don't get pulled into the Navy. You enlist in that. Air Force too. The Army's what grabs people off the street.
Well, I
Even the
remember.
Marines, even the Marines did at one time.
Well, I missed the draft, Vietnam draft, by a year. That was it. So I was really lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, JetMac, I'm trying to turn Lisa blue, and I have left clicked and right clicked on her icon, and it won't allow me to turn her blue. Do you know how I'm supposed to do that? I also click on her conversation, and I don't see anything that says moderator or whatever. And I also looked up top to the right of live chat, and I don't see anything about making people mods. I'm glad I'm having issues turning blue. I don't want to turn blue. But we'll turn your name, Lisa, blue. That's good. Yeah, I don't know what's happening yet. Oh. We'll get her done. Ike's girl is supposed to join us in a little bit.
There should be 3 dots in your settings, Scott.
In my settings, let's see. I see at the top the 3 dots. It has participants, timestamps, pop out, chat, send feedback.
Do you see your settings thing?
No,
the settings?
It doesn't say settings. Let me go to my avatar and see if it's in there. Settings. I don't know if this is going to work. Let me see. Well, that just takes me to my settings for the channel. Let's see. Is that what you were talking about?
Wow, JetMac, that's interesting. Your dad was in the Army in the Korean conflict and then re-enlisted into the Navy? Wow. That's very fascinating.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I'm looking here, JetMax. Maybe I'm in the wrong. I'm in the settings that I clicked on for my avatar.
JetMac, was he in Korea the whole conflict, or the beginning, in the middle, or the end, before the truce?
Settings. Let's try this. Settings.
Let's see if you can figure it out. If you can, that I'll show you.
Yeah, it can't be that hard.
We now have 6. We have 6 people here.
Well, I sent out an email a couple of times. I was hoping that was going to bring more in.
They were quite deploying there, and that Korean conflict saved a lot of Army and Marines. Of course, there they really flew a lot of protection.
5 tours in Vietnam. Wow.
Who did 5 tours?
Lisa said she has a friend that did 5 tours in Vietnam.
Yeah. Well, Vietnam went from Kennedy all the way to Nixon. So about almost 10, 12 years. Different times we have more than that. So
Well, it certainly was a nasty war, that's for sure. I mean, there were so many guys came back with that Agent Orange and just we treated the vets like crap. I mean, it was shameful. It really was.
Yeah,
You know,
my I had two brothers older than me. One was in the Air Force and went to Okinawa. The other was in the Army Signal Corps and went to Vietnam. And he was there in 67 and 68, the Tet Offensive. He's never been right. He's never been the same guy. I mean,
is
we
that
get
right?
along, but he's never been the same guy. Something happened to him over there. I don't know what it was. Doesn't talk about it.
Yeah, my
Messed him up.
Lisa said her dad's friend passed away from Agent Orange. My neighbor across the street was in the Vietnam War, and
Yeah.
he's having a lot of problems with Agent Orange right now. He can function, but sometimes he's just not all there, and it's just so sad. He was on the front lines.
These stories and the stories that I know and everything else. That's what makes me so compassionate about the wounded warriors. That's why
Mm.
I do what I do because I know that they deserve more than the government will ever give them. It's up to us to help them.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, the government should give them pretty much whatever they need. They fought for this country and kept us free. I don't
The
think people
government would
understand.
be giving a lot of people a lot of things then if they did that.
Well,
Just think
you
about all
know,
the wars. Maybe they would stop. Maybe they would stop getting us into wars
well,
if they
yeah. Now
really got
there's
enough
an
for all.
idea. That's certainly an idea. Well, you just hear from so many vets that they go to some of these clinics and hospitals, and it takes forever, you know, to get help, or they can't get help. And actually, what Trump, I think, is the only president or one of the presidents that didn't start a war during
But
his
we,
administration.
were, we didn't have any wars when he was in office.
Yeah, not one.
Not one. Yep.
Well, and I think part of that goes to he doesn't play the game, and these defense contractors, they make hundreds of millions, if not
Oh
billions,
yeah.
off the weapons and everything, and Trump wasn't part of that club, which is good to know, and
Yeah.
he is one of the very few presidents that where war hasn't been
Yeah.
fought while he was there. So I don't know, this conflict with Hamas and Israel, that's starting to get nasty. I'm wondering what's going to happen with that.
Don't even panic over it. It's all bullshit. Excuse my French. It's all nonsense. Don't believe anything you hear. They got
Well,
they got Netanyahu yesterday, and they arrested him for killing his own people with the jabs. He poisoned his people.
wait. Say that again.
They arrested Netanyahu yesterday or the day before yesterday because he poisoned his own people in Israel. They arrested him.
Net, Netanyahu was arrested 2 days
Yeah,
ago?
no, a couple of days ago. I think it's 2 days ago.
I didn't hear
Yeah,
anything about that.
and they had to take him out of sick away because the people were threatening to kill him. They wanted to kill him for what he did.
Well, I flip houses for a living, or I used to, and I had some clients from Israel, and they came over here a couple times to look at properties for a few days. And I this was a few years ago, and I remember asking them what their opinion was of Netanyahu. And she said, one of them said, "Well, what do you think of him?" I said, "I don't know that much about him, but he seems like a pretty fair guy." And she just sort of scoffed, and she said, "You don't know the whole story about him." And
No, and she's right. You don't. My sister is converted Judaism, and I can't talk about anything that Netanyahu does around her. She flips out. You're blind when you're blind. You're blind. You can't. You can't see it if it's right in front of you. If you're not looking at it, right? Just
Yeah,
it's
well,
just what it is.
they couldn't stand the guy. I mean, it was really interesting to hear them say that because they actually lived there, you know. And she said, "You just don't hear all the crap that goes on with that
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's done now. He's finished.
guy." Yeah, it's I don't know. I hope all this killing just stops. When I was in high school, a lot of student brothers did not come home week after week.
In
That's
Vietnam, or was that from Vietnam? Jetback. We had a guy in my little town of Chester, New Jersey, that was killed in Vietnam. And I worked at the little store, the A&P. I don't know if anybody's familiar with the A&P. It's not like we all set to like Tops and ShopRite and stuff like that. Anyway, I was in high school at the time, and I was stocking shelves, and this woman came in, and she went to pieces when she saw me in the aisle because I looked identical to her son that got killed in Vietnam. And that has stayed with me. When they built the wall here in town where I live, I looked him up and looked everything up on the wall and found him. Yeah, he was the only person in my little town that died in Vietnam. Really
ah,
crazy. But she got better though. She used to come in and just to talk with me. And I was always gracious to give her time. At first, it made me a lot uncomfortable, but because I didn't know what to say to her. You lose your son. What do you
yeah,
say? It,
yeah, yeah.
it got easier, and I spent time, and then of course I went in the service and it was gone, and then
Mhm.
I don't know whatever happened to her.
Hmm.
And then I didn't go back there. I never went back to Chester's.
Well, hey, Ezra Blue, good to see you. Glad you stopped by.
Yeah,
Hope
sure.
you're doing well.
I heard the other day they were having a lot of fun with your name, Azure Blue. Azure
Well,
Blue.
yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. It's cool. I like a lot of these names. I like a lot of these names. They're pretty cool. People really
yeah,
give a little
Ezra
thought to
Blue's
their names. It's pretty neat.
Well, isn't Azure actually pronounced Azure Blue, or is that the Spanish
This is the fun they
interpretation?
were having. This is the fun they were having, Scott.
Hmm.
I got somebody. I got a delivery. I'll be right back.
Okay, so Azure says, "I love Netanyahu. He wasn't arrested. You are getting wrong information." Um, yeah, I haven't heard anything about it. I'm not sure where John heard it, but yeah, maybe we can ask him about that. See what he says. John, I've got, what do we have? 12 people in here. I could do an auction on a quota if y'all are interested. Let's see here. All right, well, let's try an auction here. Okay, see where it goes. Let me adjust the screen here. Okay, I have a 1945D quarter, very good condition, very shiny, very nice condition. There's the reverse. I hope it's coming across okay. And I tell you what, let's start this out at $5. How's that sound? And you can have your choice on shipping, either risky shipping or $4 through the regular mail. So we'll start it at anybody for 5. Anybody? Yeah, it is. It's really shiny. I don't think that it's been cleaned because I don't think it would have that cartwheels or whatever you call it, when you move it. Just see that thing glow. Any interest? All right. John, you want to try to auction something off and see if you have some luck? I don't know if he's back yet. I want to show you all something that I had. I thought this was really interesting. And I guess it doesn't really matter if you're a Trump fan or not. I just thought that these were very cool. And let me bring this up. Okay. These are colorized bars. Wanted for president. Make America great again. They're very, very nice bars. I don't know if you've all seen them or not. And then here's the back of it. But yeah, I picked up a few because I thought they were really nice. And I believe that is his mugshot that they put on there. But boy, they got those out here awfully quick. That's for sure. Hey, Jeff Davis, Jeff Crumpler, thank you very much for stopping by. We appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing well. John, are you? Oh, Jeff, I'm trying to turn Lisa blue to be a mod, and I don't know how to turn her. I've clicked on her avatar, left clicked, right clicked, clicked on the three settings next to her name, and all that does is block or say report her. Do you know how to turn her blue? We'll get you there sooner or later, Lisa. Yeah, well, Jeff has his own channel, so he probably knows how to do that. Okay. Drop the link for Jeff. Drop the link to the YouTube side or the StreamYard side.
He needs the StreamYards. So when you come up and talk to you, he needs to be StreamYards.
All right, let's see. Let me try that.
Same link you sent me.
Okay, there you go, Jeff. There. That's the StreamYard link. I need a second device other than the one you are streaming on, or go into an old stream and turn her blue if you have a phone and you're linked to your YouTube channel. Okay, I just posted, Jeff, up above the link for StreamYard. But let's see, turn her blue if you have a phone. Well, here's what I can do. Let me try this. Go back into what I sent. Oh, I have to do it on a different device, you said. Let me see if this will work. 1 second
Hey,
here.
Jeff. Hi, Jeff. I forgot all about this stuff. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You guys didn't see, is the link showing? Because I did drop it.
Didn't show up for me.
Didn't show up. Boy, am I not the, I must not even be the moderator of my own channel. All right, let's see here. Let me try this again. Let me
Yeah,
try
it's not showing in the chat, your link.
All right, let's see if it shows this time. Do you see it now?
Yep.
Okay. I had to go into StreamYard, yeah, to post it. Okay. So let's see what happens here. Google was working to fix it.
Guys, remember I was showing.
Okay, Jeff, you there? How you doing?
Okay, can you hear me now?
We can hear you. How you doing, my friend?
Good, good, good. Okay, if you look down at the bottom, are you using your phone to stream on?
No, I'm using a laptop.
No, you're using your laptop?
Right, I'm on a laptop.
Okay, so on your phone you have YouTube, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so what you want to do is go into YouTube on your phone.
Okay.
Go into the chat. Sorry, y'all. Throat's a little messed up. Okay, so go into the chat and then hit Miss Lisa or whoever you want to hit. Hit their thing one time. And then it's going to give you the option of adding them as a moderator at the bottom. And then it's going to give you the option of, do you want to make them head moderator or a regular moderator? Now, a head moderator can block people and everything else, and you won't even know. So you might want to start out with just a standard moderator. Now, a head moderator.
Okay, so I'm all right. I'm in YouTube right now.
Okay.
On my phone. So
Okay, look at your live chat.
Okay. I'm there.
Okay, and then tap Miss Lisa. Just tap on her with your finger.
It says actions, report, block.
Okay, so then you are not, your phone don't have you as a primary person, which is odd. Does your phone recognize that you are the stream owner? Can you go into StreamYards on your phone?
Let me try.
Like just your StreamYard to set up a link? Like go into your phone, go to StreamYards, the app, not the app, I mean the website.
Right.
Hit that, and then it's gonna like show you your options. Hit your email as being your YouTube channel.
StreamYard wants to use your camera. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, now it's showing me as yeah, it shows me on StreamYard via my phone.
Okay, well click that thing and set up a future stream real quick on it. You know what I mean? It'll give you that option, because then at that point your phone will recognize that you are the channel owner.
Okay. Let's see here.
There's only so much to this stuff.
It's kind of different, ain't it? I mean, that's when I started streaming, I started just on my phone and a broken old laptop. And then the laptop got more broke. So then I just had my phone and a tablet for like 9 months.
Wow.
So I've had to learn how to work with absolutely nothing.
It's interesting. I suppose as it goes, as you learn the stuff, it becomes second nature on some
Right.
level. It isn't that
It
way for me
does,
now.
because I'm somebody that can't even spell and read real well, and I've learned where the buttons are at and how to do it. And
Yeah.
with my phone, I set up my streams. So then my phone recognizes that it's the boss, right? So I can go to my computer anytime and do whatever I want on it, and it recognizes that it's the boss also. But with my phone, I can be streaming on my laptop and then go on my phone and I can control the chat. I can turn people blue. I can remove people if need be. I can remove comments. Where with your primary that you're running off of, which is his laptop right now, all that does is just give you the options of blocking them or whatever right then during the stream.
Mm.
So you're going to want that phone to recognize that it's in charge. So you got to give it some power. So set up a stream or two using the phone. You know what I mean? Go into the YouTube,
Okay, I'm in
set
a
up a
live.
stream in the future.
I'm in a live stream yard right now. That I set up.
Yes, you are. Right now you are. So go into your regular StreamYards. Don't go into the live one. Just go to create. Go on your phone, go to your StreamYards. It'll give you an option of creating down at the bottom.
Yeah,
Hit
that's
that
what
blue button that says create. Don't
Yeah, I
create a
did.
live stream, create a future live stream. So what you want to do is go down at the bottom. You want to set up a live stream for tomorrow or the next day or whenever you ain't got one, whenever you plan on going live, but
Right.
you haven't gone there yet. So put the title of it up there, do all that, your description, go down. It's going to ask you about the thumbnail. Go ahead and make the thumbnail, but before you do that, you're going to want to hit that button that says that it's for the future. You know what I mean? You don't want to do it for right then. You want to hit that button. I can't remember what it says, but basically it says for in the future, right? If you go down, if you read it to me, I'll tell you which one it is.
Let's see. Public schedule for later.
Yep,
That's what I
hit
want.
schedule for later, schedule the time and the date you want it for, and then hit that create.
Okay. All right.
And then that'll give that phone, will start recognizing that it's the one setting up these live streams. It'll start letting you go into it differently. So after you set up that one or the next one, just set up one of them for right now and then go ahead and back out of it. And then you don't want to go back into StreamYard. This is what you want to do. You want to close all the way out of that StreamYard and then go to YouTube. Hit your YouTube app button or YouTube Live or whatnot. It's going to take you to where you're watching your show. You want to click on it to where you're in live chat and to where you're caught up with live chat. Then you want to tap on Miss Lisa's comment.
All right. Let's see here.
Now, when you tap on Miss Lisa's comment, it should look completely different now. It should give you the options of adding as moderator or different things, but you have to be on the YouTube side. Don't be in StreamYard. Just like you're just watching a regular stream on your phone.
Okay, I did that, and the actions still are only block or report. So does it maybe take a day or so for my phone
It
to recognize
might.
that?
I don't know why it's not giving you that control. So you went to your YouTube. Okay, you went to your stream.
Right,
You're not in StreamYard. You're just on YouTube side.
right.
Okay, so as long as you're closed out of YouTube, it should look completely different. I mean, as long as you're closed out of StreamYard.
Yeah, I'm closed out.
Yeah, it looks different. So whenever you hit on her, that's still the only options it gives you.
Yeah, report or block. I created that new stream for tomorrow, I don't know if that will or not, but
It will. It
well,
just might take it a minute to re-recognize the fact that the phone's in charge. I suggest doing it off the phone another time. And it
yeah,
should start recognizing that the phone is your device. I mean, that phone, it also has the email for your YouTube, correct?
I believe it does. Yes.
See, that's going to make a difference. You want your email that's connected to your YouTube to be on that phone and for it to recognize it so that when you go in and click on that, it don't think some stranger's trying to make changes. You know what I mean?
Okay,
It's
so
going to give you a little more power then.
let me explain this to you because this might be the issue.
Okay.
I have YouTube TV app on my phone. I do not have the YouTube app on my phone.
Okay, that's
I
the problem. You need just the YouTube app, not the YouTube TV, just YouTube.
Okay, I need to install that app then. That's what you're
Yep,
saying.
just go to YouTube. Actually, you don't even, most phones have it on there already. If you go to your phone's main thing, it should just have the YouTube little icon without the TV part.
Yeah, and what's strange about it is it doesn't have it. And I guess
Yeah,
I've
well,
just been so
go ahead
lazy
and
that I'm
download it to your phone then. Just go into, just go into your Play Store and just download YouTube. Not YouTube
yeah,
TV, just YouTube.
that must be the problem because
That
it's not.
I would say that probably is an issue because that's YouTube TV completely different than just regular YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube TV, you're paying a premium, you're paying all that other stuff, so it's a little different.
All right. Well, at any rate,
And
I
if you can't get
appreciate.
it figured out this way, I'll tell you one other way you can do it. Go into one of your past shows that she was in talking and hit her on it, on one of your already ones that's recorded, one that you've already streamed.
Yeah.
Which, this is my advice to you, unless something really horrible happens on your stream that you think is going to be like a legal repercussion or a YouTube shutting you down thing, save your videos. You know what I mean? Save your live streams. Even if they're not the greatest, even if there ain't but 3 people there, you're growing and you're learning and you want to keep that content on your channel. You know what I mean? That's what's going to help YouTube see that, hey, they're trying to do this. Other people are going to come in, make comments on your videos afterwards. You also want to make sure that you mark your videos as non-kid friendly, not for children. I know that sounds crazy because nothing about silver or gold's not for children, right? But if you mark it as being okay for children, they're not going to let people make comments on your videos. I've went into one of your videos the other day and it was that way. I couldn't make a comment. I couldn't say hi in the after show. So you're going to want to make sure that you mark your videos not for children.
Okay, because I believe I did mark it for children because
Right. And if you mark it for children, they will not let anybody make comments on it at all. So that's going to hold back your ability to grow. So you want to take that down so that people can go ahead and make comments on your videos and things. And YouTube does that for the safety of children. They think if it's kid safe and an adult made it, then they don't want children interacting with the adults because we live in a world with just complete disgust in it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
that's their way of trying to protect children from being invited in and then an adult taking advantage of them. So you want to make sure to mark it not for children. Then that opens up your comments for after your streams, which is a big part of growing on YouTube. You want someone to come in there and say hi, leave a thumbs up on a video, things like that. If it's marked for approved for children, you will not get that. And they won't push your stuff as much. They'll push it towards children, but I don't think you're trying to sell to anyone under 18. So you probably just need to mark it not for children. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. I really do.
And by most laws, you want to make sure you do that because you don't want to be the person that gets caught giving something to a child or selling something to a child that's using mom or dad's PayPal to pay for it, you know what I mean? That can be a real mess.
Yeah.
So you're covered both ways as long as you mark it not for children.
Okay.
And put in your description the first few times you're streaming, because it'll stay there, not in your title, but in your description part that's underneath the title. Put that you must be over 18 years of age in order to make purchases on this channel or to be entered in giveaways. That covers you completely.
Okay. I see. That all makes sense then. Yeah. Well, thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. And like I said, if you can't do it this way when you're live right now, and like, don't get frustrated with it. It might take a minute for you to get it all worked out, but just go back into one of your live streams and it'll show you the live chat. Tap on her in the live chat in a past stream, and that'll give you that ability too. Now, whether or not you'll be able to see your past streams, if they were on child safety or not, I don't know. I don't think you'll be able to see the live stream. I think that's one of the things they take away. So you might have to work on it from today on. But I would definitely make sure that you mark your videos not for children. Because then, like me, when I went into your streams before and you were already done because I work in the morning time, then I couldn't make a comment. You didn't even know I'm the one hitting the thumbs up. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you're gonna want to do that. That's gonna help your channel grow. I promise you, brother. Meanwhile,
Right.
I'm always available for questions, and I'd love to be able to stay longer, y'all. But this guy's got to make some money too. All right.
Hey, I really appreciate it, Jeff. I appreciate all
You're
your help.
welcome, man. Y'all have a blessed day, and see you later.
Thanks,
You
Jeff.
too. Have a good day. All right. Well, I got an education there. That's for sure. That's a
Yeah,
good thing.
and this is what it's all about. It's just learning curves.
Yeah, I didn't realize that you had to go to another device to do that. You know, that seemed strange to me.
Well,
it is
Scott,
what it is. Yeah.
I have the same computer, the desktop that I have right now, and I have obviously StreamYards, you know that, and then I go to a different YouTube. I go to YouTube. I have a different browser open to YouTube, and I click on your stream. So they're right next to each other. Right now, I'm on the YouTube side, but I can flip right over to the StreamYard right in the same computer.
Okay.
I have it next to each other on the desktop.
Yeah, I'll have to see once the stream ends. I'll do what Jeff said.
Yeah.
And go back and click on Lisa, and then once I know how to do it, I'm sure it's simple.
Yeah.
But right now on my phone, it's not allowing me to do that. So, and since this really is the first stream of mine under my channel that Lisa has been in here, so I'll wait till this stream is over. And we'll do that.
Yeah.
Well, we only have a couple people in here right now. Lisa and Azra are here. I don't know that. Let's run a race. 30 spots, $5 each. How about that? Let's do that.
Funny.
Folks.
I just got this in the delivery today. The Year of the Tiger is a reverse proof. Really a pretty coin. 4.9's fine. 4.9's fine.
Oh wow, that's nice. I like
It is
that.
a beautiful, beautiful piece. Yep. That came in UPS today, and this came in with it. This is a new coin, Samoa 2024. This is a brand new one. This is the Year of the Dragon. The Year of the Dragon 2024.
Yeah, I like that too. That's a nice
Please.
looking coin.
So those two came in today. I got a whole bunch of stuff with the presidents and stuff on it. Big box came. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Those. Did anybody in chat buy the Morgan and Peace reverse proof
Yes,
set?
I'm not in chat, but I did. Let me show it.
Did-
Let me show it.
How many did you get, John?
One.
Did Ezra or Lisa or Jeff?
I
Did
was,
any
lu-
of
I
you
was
all?
lucky to be. I was lucky to be able to afford that. So here,
I
here
had
it is.
I had 10 on order, and I dropped it to 3, and now I sort of wish I would have gotten more than 3.
No, you don't need more than 3. I'm telling you, this is not going to make the money you think it's going to make.
Oh
No,
no, no,
because
I
they're going to
agree.
do they're going to do 2024, Scott. So anyway, 2023. Here it is. And they are beautiful coins. They do a nice job.
Oh yeah, they're gorgeous coins.
Here she is. This is Miss Morgan. Look at that. That is so pretty, so gorgeous. Try to hold still again. I lost so much weight. I'm down to 155 now, 156. So
Well,
much
the way
weight.
they frosted that Liberty on the crown is just so cool.
Yes, it is.
It just really makes it
I
pop.
mean, they do a nice job on these things. It's just too bad if they just didn't do 224. This would have been a nice investment. But I'll keep it for my collection. So I just got the one 2023. This is a nice piece style. Look at this. Look at this beautiful thing. This is just simply beautiful.
Absolutely. I was shocked. I really was. I saw videos of them, but when you see it in person, it's just different. I see JetMac got 5 sets, but Azure got 2 and an MS-70 from Pinehurst.
Well, I wish you well. I wish you well with the 5 sets or the 3 sets or 10 sets or whatever. I guess you're going to make some money on them, but I don't think it's going to make as much as people hope to make out of it because I do think I'm in the camp that they go to the 2024 and they do the same thing. They do the reverse proof on 2024. It diminishes the value of this.
Well, I guess
In my
the
opinion,
question
that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
well, I guess the question is, are they going to do the same coins in 2024 as they did this year, or are they going to be different? And for me, the only reason I wish I'd gotten more than 3 sets was down the road. I am not looking to sell these right now because the prices are just too low. They really have dropped.
Well, Scott, the mint changes its mind all the time. It could change its mind on the 2024 if they get enough feedback. I mean, I've already contacted the mint. I think it's wrong to make the 2024.
Right.
A lot of people like you invest in this thing, and it's not. I don't think it's fair. I don't think the way they did this and they announced that 2024 really late. I think if you had time to think about the 2024 coming out, you might have reconsidered buying all these. Anyway, that's just my take on it. But a lot of people are contacting them, so they could change their mind.
With JetMac, you've got 5 sets. Are you planning on holding them or selling them, or what's your goal with that? And then look at what Jeff Crumpler said. I put it to you this way: I've been offered to buy people's Peace Dollars and Morgans that are the new ones for less than half the price of what they sold.
I'm telling you, yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame what the mint did. The mint really killed us in this. They really killed it.
No, with 250,000, it was insane. Now, that's ridiculous.
250,000 is okay. I think the biggest drawback was the 2024 announcement. I think that was that killed it. That killed that market.
Well, it killed it for the mint, yeah, but I think
it killed it for the flipper and the investor.
yes,
It killed
exactly,
it for us. That's who it
exactly.
killed it for. The mint's going to sell out of these eventually. They're going to make their money. I hope they change their mind. I really do. I hope for a lot of people they change their mind. It'll give this a lot more value.
Yeah, I'm looking at this as a hold, like JetMac just said, for a while.
Yeah, I agree with Jim. If you sit on this thing and
just
see
no
what happens
wonder.
with the mint, see what happens in 2024, if they change their mind on that, they might. They've been known to do that. So
Right. Yeah, you never know with the mint. My God,
Yeah.
those people. Jeff, were they offering to sell you the peace proofs and Morgan proofs at half price? I'm assuming it would be those and not the reverse proof sets. But I don't know. Only you could answer that. But now, SF Kim Rush ordered 3 sets, and he sent me emails, and 2 of his peace dollars had red threads inside the capsules, and they were a pretty good size. And he's really upset about it because if he returns them, he wants more than 1 set. He doesn't know if he can get any more at a decent price. And then the other thing is that he, will those threads being in there, will they break down? Is there some kind of acid in those threads? What are those threads? Will it affect the coins 5 years from now? And he seems to have a lot of issues with the mint, just getting bad products. Same thing happened, I believe it was on his Morgan proofs. Oh, he's in here. How you doing?
Hey, Jeff, I agree with you 100%. Jet Mac, hold them. You got them now. You hold them.
I believe I calculated on eBay that if you sold at $230, you would break even after the 13%, whatever it is, pay for shipping and the whole 9 yards. I think you had to be at 230 just to break even. And
Joe Durbin had one of these sets, the reverse proof sets, on auction last night for $190 starting price. I don't know if they sold. I don't know if they got $190, but it's $5. He made $5. If he sold, they made $5. And,
yeah, I mean, it's right now. It's just not worth selling them.
I mean, the hassle of going through that, putting the money up front for that for $5. No, but that's what you're looking at. If you're lucky, my opinion.
Well, I did sell.
I got my set just for because I got all of these. I got a whole set of proofs. Every single one. I got them all, and this is just all it was to one to add to my collection. That's it. I'm not selling that. I'm not. It's like had no intentions of selling it. So I'm sorry, Scott, I cut you off.
Well, SF Kim Rush just seems to have a lot of issues, with the coins, and he's trying to buy a couple more and return those other ones. Have you thought about what you're going to do? Are you going to send those back, the ones with the threads, or what are you planning on doing?
What was wrong with them?
The threads were inside the capsules. He had red threads inside the peace dollar capsules.
Thread? Red? I don't know what you mean. Cloth?
Yeah, like sewing thread. A spool of thread.
You take it out. Can't you just take it out?
Yeah, but you got to bust it open, and then you got to hope that whatever that stuff is inside there isn't going to affect the.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you could just open these things. I didn't realize you had to bust them open.
Yeah. Well, I let him know somebody on eBay was selling a set without the coin for $12, $12.99, and so I told him, if you crack one open, you could go that route. But like he said, red cloth-like material inside the capsule.
And they won't take them. They won't trade them. They won't take them back and trade them.
They will not trade. No. If you send something back to the mint, you get your money back. They will not trade them unless their policies changed in the last 6 months.
I never heard that. It says right on the form. It says, "Do you want to replace the product or do you want your money back?" It says both. Gives you your choice. Right on the form.
Well, I returned American Eagles, And I taught before I returned them.
Did you have
It
the
was
form? Did they send you?
three of them. They said I can only get my money back.
Well, maybe they
They
didn't
said I
have any.
cannot.
Maybe they were out of them and they didn't have any to replace them with.
Well, it was on a remind me status at that point when I got them, and they had only been out a couple of weeks. So maybe that was a situation. They didn't have any to do it. But I didn't think you could trade any coins in. Maybe
Oh
it's
yeah,
due to.
if they have them, they'll replace it. If they have them, the problem is they may not have them. If they don't have them, then they can't replace them. They can just give you your money back.
Well, there you go, SF Kim. That might be an option for you.
I mean, I've gone through this. I've gone through it with the mint. They've always been very respectful. If they have the coins and they say, "Do you want it replaced?" I say, "Yes, I would. I want the coin. Replace it." Or you could send it back and ask them to crack it open, remove the material, and resend it back to you. Try that.
Last thing I'd want them in to do is be messing with my coins. But
Well, they mess with your
yeah,
coins to begin with.
well, it's just a shame in the first place
Of course
that
it
you pay
is.
$185 and get threads inside of your coins.
I
mean,
don't disagree with you. I think the mint's been having a hard time, but I think they've gotten better over there. They listen. I think they have a worse track record in the past than they do lately. But I think if you call these people and talk to them and just be respectful, and they'll be respectful and work it out. I think most of the time they try to work it out. I mean, I call them all the time. I've had
well,
issues
yeah, I mean,
all the time at different times, and it's never been an issue. If they don't have the coin, they don't have it. You know, it's like they just don't have it. Anyway,
well, I think if he can get them traded, that would be great. I mean, that's news to me that you could trade. But maybe you're right. Maybe it was because they're out.
well, Scott,
But they
here's the other way. Let him send him back and get his money back. You sell him for $185. You sell him a good set. There you go. You don't need 5 sets.
Well, I don't have 5 sets. I've only got
Oh,
3.
I thought you had 5 sets.
No,
You can
I
sell him.
started with 10 and I dropped it to 3.
Just sell that cost, and he solves he's your friend and he's our friend, and we take care of him. And then he gets his money back.
Well, the only issue I have with that is that I wanted to try to get 2 more sets.
You get
Because I
3 more.
want a total of 5, but I don't
You
know.
get
We'll have to see.
Get 3 more
See if
then.
I can get more sets, but that remains to be seen. If I can get it to go to add to bag and they're not sold out in 14
Well,
seconds.
if you get 2 more, you can get 3 more. You can get 3 more instead. Get one for him.
Well, I believe that's what I'm going to try to do. Him and I had talked about that, and I told him, well, if I
Okay.
can, get a couple of sets, I'll grab a couple for you. But I haven't been able to do that. That's been the problem.
I think what happened is he sends that back to the mint, and the mint will take that fiber out of it, reseal it, and sell it. That's what the mint will do. They're not just going to throw it away. They're not going to remelt it. They're going to fix it and resell it. If
Well,
that's
just
what
like
they're gonna
SF just said, he tried this morning, and so did I. And I got remind me right away. After I hit add to bag, it was remind me. So people,
Mhm.
people are up that early in the morning all over the country, or they're selling very, very few of them when they hit that add to bag. They had 220,000 of them left as of about 4 days. I'm sorry, they sold 220,000
Yeah.
as of about 3 days ago. So theoretically, they have 30,000 left.
Yeah.
So let's see what Jeff says. Their
Hey,
excuse.
Jeff. I have my experience with the mint has been just what I said. I think sometimes, this is a lot of money to put out, and I agree with you 100%. The 185 and not getting the product the way you want it, it's not really right. And if they're not willing to work with you, that's a problem. I just haven't had that experience that they wouldn't work with me on one level or another.
Well, all right,
I've had them.
Jeff,
I've had them where they added a coin and they give me my money back, and I had to go on the internet and get the coin I wanted, which is what I did.
right.
But they didn't have it.
Well,
What are you gonna do? If it's bad, it's bad. It's a bad coin.
the other problem that I've had is dealing with these reps that answer the phone. They're always very, very nice. I'll give them that. Very polite. You know, they'll talk to you, but they don't know what's going on.
Of course they don't.
You know,
They're in their house. They're contractors to the mint. They don't even work for the mint. They just take the phone calls, and if you want to talk to somebody in the mint, you have to put a code. They have to put a code in for someone to contact you back.
right, right.
They don't actually work for the mint.
Well, but I think that's the Mint's problem. They need to have people on customer service that can take care of people, and they don't.
Wow.
You know, you got to complain and gripe till you get somebody.
You would think they could with the prices they charge and everything. You would think they could afford somebody.
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, oh my God, how much more?
You know, by law, they're not supposed to make any money. You know that you're not supposed to make any money off of American people. That's the law. And they are supposed to make eagles on demand. So if I want a 1986 Silver Eagle, they have to make it for me by law. They won't, but by law they're supposed to have to make it for me if I want it and order it.
You know, I'm wondering why I wonder why nobody has sued them for that.
Well, who knows if somebody has?
You know, it'd be interesting to know if someone has, because when it says unlimited, it means unlimited. If you have demand, you got to make more. You know, but they're not going to. You know, unless maybe, I don't know, you want 10,000. Who knows?
Hey, Jeff, take care, buddy. Thank you so much for everything that you did. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff. I really appreciate that help. That helped me a lot. And hopefully I'll be able to get this taken care of.
You will over time. Sure.
Jeff David says, remember the Mint is a government agency. Enough said. Yeah, no kidding.
This has been fun, but we don't have enough people in here to run anything.
No, I don't think we do.
I really enjoyed the conversations, though, I'll tell you that. It's been fun. I learned a lot. I've learned a lot here today, which is good.
Yeah, it was good talking. I mean, unfortunately, we can't run auctions or games. We just don't have enough people, but that's okay.
Let me show you this. I got this today. This is the second inauguration of Reagan and Bush in January 20th, 1985. This is bronze. It's very heavy. I think I would say this is probably at least 3.5, maybe 3 pounds. I didn't weigh it, but
how much?
3 pounds.
Wow.
It's very heavy.
You got that from the Mint?
No.
And that was from the Mint, John?
No, I didn't get this from the Mint.
Where did you get it at?
I got it on Big T's auction.
I said, where did you get it at?
I don't know where he got it from. He gave it to me. I got it in an auction on Big T's auction. I don't know where it came from. Who made it? I don't know. But it's really pretty nice. It's got a nice case with it. And I like Reagan, so that's why I spit on it. So I got that.
Yeah, that's another thing about the Mint. Their packaging is just.
You're right, Jeff Davis.
All that money you pay, packaging garbage.
You're right, Jeff. This is another. Hey, listen, David Ryder, when he had the Mint, he did a lot of good things for the Mint. A lot of people were down on him, but he did a lot of good things. He brought us the V75 quarter. He brought us the silver dollar with the 75th anniversary of the V75 of Preview. He did a lot of good things. He did a he did a lot of good programs he had going in the mint. Got people excited about collecting. What they're doing now is just especially what they did with this reverse proof set by going to 2024. Absolutely killed it. Absolutely
Yeah.
killed it. David Ryder was good for the mint. My
Well,
opinion.
I'm wondering if the mint even cares anymore about collectors.
Of course they don't.
Sometimes you just wonder if they even care. I
They
mean,
don't. No.
the prices are just getting to the point where they're getting insane, and I'm sure they're losing sales. I'm sure they are. Plus the economy, But if they sell out the big things, maybe they don't care. I don't know, but I don't see Ventress Gibson
Okay,
and her
Lisa.
plan doing anything. I just don't. I don't see them doing anything for collectors and making anything better. I mean, the Morgan and Peace Proof set for that price should have came in those old style, rock solid clamshells.
Yeah.
That had metal around them. And they
Yeah.
come in with cheap, crappy packaging. You got to brush the little blue threads off the coin. I mean, it's just sad. It really is. And people, I think, are just getting really fed up with it. Well, I think we're going to end this. I appreciate everybody coming by. Excuse me. And it's fun talking, and I learned something too with Jeff and John, and that's always a good thing. So I want to thank everybody for coming by today, and always remember that working together works. John?
Yeah. I appreciate the conversations today with everybody. Learn a lot about people, especially when it comes to the service and stuff. I appreciate all your members of your family giving it their all, and everybody in that regards. Thank you so much for participating in that. Now, I want to remind people that I don't know when we're going to get this off the ground, but Ike's Girl and I are going to have an open forum on all these type of conversations, and no races or goals or anything like that. Just communicating and talking about what's going on in the state of affairs today. So we're going to open that up, and as soon as Ike's Girl can get herself together, we'll get that going.
Well,
right.
I wish you guys good luck on that.
Say what?
I said I wish you guys luck on that. I hope it goes well for you.
Yeah, I think it will. I think we'll do it like 9 o'clock on Wednesday nights. I think we're trying to do Wednesday evenings. And anybody coming and going, and the panel's open to anybody who wants to come up and discuss. The only thing that we ask is that everybody be respectful of each other and agree to disagree if you do disagree. Not necessarily do we want to have battles and fights.
Yeah.
Everybody should be able to make their point and be respected. So let's do that.
Let's go back to the old days of you can agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's right. What happened to that?
I don't know, but it sure went down the toilet quick.
Well, let's see if we can put a little corner of it back in. Try anyway. Okay. So yes, Lisa, email me. That's fine. All right. Say good afternoon or good evening or good morning in some cases yet to anybody that's here. Hopefully, maybe we'll talk about next Tuesday, going live next Tuesday, and let's see if we can get the word out there a little earlier, a little quicker, and get some more action, and get people in here that we can have some fun with. We'll do a pop-up next Tuesday around 1:30 Eastern time. Okay?
All right. Sounds good.
All right. See you guys later.
Right.
Stay on.
Take care now.
Stay on.
Bye-bye.